over here. This trophy it started in 1999. So this trophy is having an anniversary year, 15 years. And listed on there is everybody's names that have had it. And when the person gets this trophy, they get it for the year, and they add something that means something to them, that's parrot headish, whatever it means to them, and they add it to this trophy. And Gary's going to hold this. I'm going to read the names off, and they can stand up and say what they added. Well, Bob Kromerauer is now residing in Florida. He was 99. Dave Fultz was 2000. You may have seen him juggling around town. He juggles with his son around town.
Will you hurry up?
Jeff Westerman. 2001. I think this was yours here. I think you had the lanyards.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, the lanyards from an event that they used to run back out in Dunkirk, Fredonia. I can't read the names now. 2002, George and Karen Sparks hold our only duo, winners.
I think we had a plaque.
They had
That's for the dentist.
the plaque or the picture. There's a picture underneath.
I think we had an engraved plaque, because I remember.
Oh, the engraved plaque. Okay, that one might. Yep.
Dental plaque.
2003. Oh, that was me. And I added 521 Louisa, which is the house I rented every year in Key West for the meeting of the minds.
If it wasn't for David, none of us would be here right now. So let's give this guy a hand. Yay!
2004 was Bonnie. And what did you add?
I added jewelry. I accessorized the parrot.
Yeah.
Bob Shealy was next. You can tell what you put on there. Linda Janis, who is an honorary member, she was our secretary for years and years and years. She's retired in Florida now. Gary Lamka.
The outhouse.
The outhouse. Marty Brannigan.
Marty!
I knew someday Gary Lampka would have to hold up the trophy, so what I did was I put a thumb drive on with all the news.
Gary Heigl, he's not here, and Karen Heigl was the year after that. 2011, Ray.
I turned the middle section of the trophy into a tiki bar. Was my contribution.
Annie came after that.
Uncharacteristically, I had Chinese auction tickets on.
And our last winner before this year was Rayanne.
Of course, I had to add the swan with the Margaritaville little logo, and as we're kind of noted for at some events, we leave some things behind that are noted as swan dropping, so we have a swan.
Okay, so now that brings us to this year. This really does get tougher every year, especially when we have like close to 300 members, because there are a ton of people that do a lot of stuff and help out. So for the second year in a row, we had to have multiple revotes. There was a lot of ties again. A lot of people did get nominated. Some were board members, some were not board members. There was a good mix of people that were nominated, and it was the last second, let's get this thing engraved, because that's how many revotes we had to have this year. Voting is done by all the past parrot heads of the year that are still in the club, not those that don't know whom anybody is. So those that are still here in the club that knows everybody and sees what everybody does, they're the ones that place their votes. Leading up to this person obviously they're around a lot. They're on multiple chairs. They lead things. They show up. They do stuff for the club. They're always around. it's hard not to give it away without just getting into who it is. You've been a member for at least 13, 14 years. It might be longer than that. You'll know this person most by walking around wearing green, orange, fishnet stockings, a tutu. Dr. Dave.
You know, I've never been to a DAX day, and very seldom do I go to Chilling. So I really appreciate the honor, but I'm not sure I deserve it.
Second place was.
And thank you.
Just don't put any used surgical crap on her.
There's nothing really infectious in what I carry in my pocket.
Hand it off to him?
We've already got it.
It's for pictures.
Okay.
Take two.
Oh, yeah.
The first award winner ever accepted a suit. You get the swan drop.
Exactly. I don't think anyone's
Don't let it drop.
Hold on.
I know, right.
I might add, he's one hell of a surgeon. He did my mom's cancer surgery. She survived it.
All right. I will say that at one Pittsburgh concert, David came up to me and asked me after a day of tailgating, he said, "I don't remember taking out your wife's appendix." I said, "You didn't."
She thought I did.